Hello my dear students, how are you all? I am Parul Parmar from Srimati R.S. Kalaria English Medium Primary School. Today, welcome back to the grammar videos. In this lesson, we will be studying lesson number 16, that is negative sentences. Now we have already studied sentences and its four types of sentences. Yes, but all those sentences were positive sentences. What is positive sentence? In which we do not add word like not, none, but whenever we want to convert the positive sentence into negative sentence, what words do we add? We add no, not, nothing and none. But do you think by just adding the words no, not, nothing, none, we form a negative sentence from a positive sentence? No, there are rules to form negative sentence, and what are those rules? We will study further. Now we will study the rules on how to form negative sentence. The very first rule is put not after verbs. We already said that the word not will come in negative sentence. But where to put the word not? We put the word not after verbs. Now, as I have taught you, there are two types of verbs, main verbs and helping verb. If the sentence is carrying an action verb, then that will be the main verb, and automatically is, am, are, was, were will become the helping verb. But if there is no action verb in the sentence, then automatically is, am, are, was, were will become the main verb. So whenever you get a sentence, the first thing you have to identify is what is the verb in this sentence. Is there only one verb or there are two verbs? So in this sentence we find out Rama is a doctor. Now here we see that there is only one verb, that is. So wherever you find one verb, we have to put the word not after the verb. Now the sentence will become Rama is a doctor. So if I want to convert into negative sentence, what will it become? It will become Rama is not a doctor. So you understand, students, whenever we want to convert into negative sentence, what we have to add? We have to add the word not after verbs, but wherever there is only one verb. Let us look at second example. I am very tall. Now identify the verb in this sentence. Yes, it's am. Now after am we have to add the word not to make the sentence negative. So the sentence will become I am not very tall. So automatically the sentence becomes a negative sentence by just adding the word not. So this was rule number 1. Let us study what is rule number 2. It says if the verb is made up of 2 or more words, we have to put not after the first word. As I told you, we have to identify that how many types of verbs are there. If there is one verb, we have to put the word not. But if the sentence is carrying 2 verbs, where do we put the word not? We will put the word not after the first verb. That is in middle of both the verbs. Between the main verb and the helping verb, we will insert the word not. For example, Manu is eating dinner. Now in this sentence, eating is the verb, the main verb. So automatically is will become the helping verb. So in between both these, we will add the word not. After the first word means over here. So the sentence will become Manu is not eating dinner. Okay. Let us look at the second example. Anu will go to sleep now. Here the verb is go, also the helping verb is will. So what should I do? I should add the word not after the first verb, that is in middle of both the verbs. I will add Anu will not go to sleep now. So I hope you have understood both the rules where to apply the word not. If there is only one verb, we will add after the verb, and if the sentence is carrying 2 verbs, we will add the word not after the first word, that is in middle of the main verb and the helping verb. Now let us study rule number 3. Now students, it is not always necessary to add the word not after the verb. Now in some sentence, if we want to convert the positive into negative sentence, we have to see the tense first. If the tense is, if it is simple present, we have to add do not, does not, and if the sentence is of simple past, we add did not. As you can see over here, we add do not if the verb is singular, we add does not if the verb is plural, and we will add did not if the sentence is of simple past. And where will we add do not, does not and did not? We will add before the verb, not after the verb. Like rule number 1 and 2, we will add the word before the verb. Okay? Now, for example, I love bananas. Now first you have to identify what type of sentence is this. Is it a simple past tense sentence or simple present tense sentence? So I see over here, this is a simple present tense sentence. Then the second thing we have to identify the verb. Now what do you think? What verb it is? Okay, love is the verb and it is a singular. So what do we add? We add do not before the verb. So before the verb I need to add the word do not. So the statement will become I do not love bananas. Clear? Second sentence. Karima plays the violin. Again, if I want to identify the sentence, I see here that this is a simple present tense sentence, but here plays is plural. So for plural we will use does not. And where do I use does not? Before the verb. So here the verb is plays. So I have to use it before the verb. So the answer will become Karima does not play the violin. Okay. Let us look at the third example. Shankar caught a cobra. Now, if I identify this sentence, I see that here verb is caught. It is the past tense form of the verb. So automatically this is a past tense sentence. So for past tense sentence, I will use did not before the verb. So here the verb is caught, so it will become catch. So the sentence will become Shankar did not catch a cobra. So I hope students you have understood the rule number 3. We have to identify multiple things, whether the statement is of simple present or simple past, whether the verb is of one word, two word, but we have to add do not, does not and did not according to the tense. Also where before the verb. Now we will study the last rule, which is rule number 4. Now in this sentence we have to find out whether what type of sentence it is. Now every time it is not necessary that it should be a simple past tense sentence or a present tense sentence. Whenever you get an imperative sentence, now we have already learned about imperative sentence. What are imperative sentence? The sentence which give order, request and advice. Those sentences are called imperative sentence. Now whenever you get an imperative sentence, you must be thinking, ma'am, where should we put the word do not? We will add the word do not before the verb. Now for example, sit down. Now what am I doing? I am giving you the order. I am commanding you that sit down. Now here sit is the verb. So we will add do not before the verb. That is over here. So the statement will become do not sit down. So whenever you get an imperative type of sentence, you have to find out the verb and you have to add the word do not to make it a negative sentence. Look at the last example. Put the flowers in the vase. What am I doing? I am advising you that put the flowers in the vase. Here the verb is put. So again we will add the word do not before the verb. So statement will become do not put the flowers in the vase. So in imperative sentence we add the word do not before the verb to make a statement a negative statement. I hope students you have understood all the 4 rules. Now let us have a look at some exercises. Now in this lesson we will use contractions in the negative sentence. Now what are contractions? Let us have a look. It is the short form of the word. For example, do not will become don't, apostrophe T. So the contraction of do not will become don't. So in the statement we can use do not or don't. The meaning will remain the same. For does not, it will become doesn't. For have not, it will become haven't, and so on. For I am, it will become I. Did not, didn't. Were not, weren't. So students, if the exercise says that you have to use contractions, then we can use these contractions to make negative sentence, or otherwise we can keep these contractions in their original form. So students, this exercise tells us to write negative sentence without contractions. Now we have to use the negative sentence without contractions. So we have to keep did not, does not, have not in all their original forms. Now the first sentence, I am feeling tired today. So first you have to identify what type of sentence it is, and then you have to apply which rule applies in this sentence. So I feel that there is only one verb in this sentence. Yes, I am. It is not a simple past tense or a present tense sentence. It is just having one verb. So this is rule number 1. Wherever the sentence is carrying one verb, we have to put the word not. So the sentence will become, I am not feeling tired today. Okay, so we have to identify the sentence, and according to the rules we have to add the words. Second sentence, we will go to the beach on Sunday. Students, identify the sentence. Okay, if we get two verbs, will and go. Here there are two verbs. So this is rule number 2, that if the statement is carrying two verbs, we will add the word not after the first verb, that is in middle of both the verbs. We will say, we will not go to the beach on Sunday. Okay. Now let us look at sentence number 3. Robin Hood helped the poor. Now by looking at the sentence, I see the verb is helped. It is a past tense form of the verb. And by looking at the verb, I can identify that this statement is of simple past. For simple past, we used to add did not. Okay. So the statement will become, Robin Hood did not help the poor. Okay. And the last one is, put your books on the shelf. By looking at this statement, I feel that someone is giving me an order. So this is an imperative type of sentence. For imperative, we used to add the word do not. But where? Before the verb. So in this sentence, what is the verb? I see put is the verb. So we will start. Do not put the books on the shelf. So students, you have to identify the sentence and you have to apply the rules. So now let us have a look at exercise B. It tells us write negative sentence using contractions. So in this exercise we have to use contractions also. So the first statement is, Ishan likes to play football. If I identify this statement, I see the verb is plural. So we will add does not. So the statement will become, Ishan does not, and what will be the contraction? Does not will become doesn't. Ishan does not or Ishan doesn't like to play football. Okay. Let's look at the second example. We are in the school team. By looking at this example, I see there is only one verb in this sentence. So we will just add the word not after the verb. So the statement will become, we are not in the school team, and if I use the contraction it will become, are not will become aren't. We aren't in the school team. Okay. Let us look at exercise sentence number 3. Mr. Jha has returned from the trip. Now here I see two verbs. So we will add the word not after the first verb, that is in between both the verbs. So the statement will become Mr. Jha has not, or has not, the contraction of has not will become hasn't. Hasn't returned from the trip. Okay. And the last one is I am his friend. If I identify the statement, I see only one verb, that is am. So we will put the word not. So the statement will become I am not, or the contraction of am not, I apostrophe am, I am not his friend. So I hope students you have understood how to convert a positive sentence into a negative sentence by just adding the 4 rules, that is do not, does not, did not, what to use in imperative sentence, what to use in simple past tense sentence or simple present tense sentence, and also how to use contractions. So students, I hope you have enjoyed this session. We will meet in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.